and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Dawn here, and today we're going to be making some keyrings. So I want to make some freebie keyrings for my shop for an upcoming release. So I've got my resin here. I am using my big massive jugs, but I also have an order. So this is for Michelle. Unfortunately, I thought I already had it made up and I don't, so I'm having to make it. I thought, you know what, let's turn the camera on and yeah, let's go through. So the keyrings I want to make are for the fantasy collection. So I want to do those two trays, and then I want to do that one, and those two. This one is broke, not broke, sorry, what's the word? Yeah, broke. We're just going to call it broke. So I don't know if I've opened this resin yet, but what I'm going to do is I need a really big tub. So there it is. So let me grab, because I think I'm going to use my big glass beaker for this, and I'm going to make up 800 mils. So that's 400 of each, and it should definitely be enough for everything. I'm sort of guessing. Might end up being too much, so we might end up with a lot of extras, although I've got a few extras I would like to do, because I just love the mould, so I'm happy to do extras. Now, look, oh my goodness, so hard. Okay, and then let's fill that up to 800. I am going to run this through the vacuum machine, and what I think I'm going to do is the mould for Michelle, I'm going to fill it halfway, and then I'm going to dump that in the vacuum machine as well to get any bubbles out, just so that, because I think the last time I poured it, I ended up having to pour it again because of the amount of bubbles. So that's what we're going to do. So it's early morning here in the studio, so my resin hasn't had a chance to warm up yet, which is why it is running slowly. We're nearly there. I'm now thinking I probably should have only made 600 up, but there you go. There you go. Right. Okay, there. Right, okay. Oh, let's just wipe that off, like so, and then I'm going to get my lids back on, and then that bit is done. Push them off to the side. Right, okay, so I'm going to get my electric mixer. So I can't use my little one, but I can use the handheld one, and we are going to get this mixed up. So let me get this mixed up. Once it is all mixed, I will be back. Right, okay, I'm not going to lie. Using this electric whisk, it is brilliant. However, it really hurts my fingers having to push it in, so I think I'm going to have to look at getting one that just automatically goes, because yeah, this really hurts my finger. I've been holding it like this, so I've been using 2 fingers. Oh, honestly. Right, okay, I think that's about it with this. I can still see some strings in there, but I'm going to get my spatula and give it a good mix, because we still need to scrape the sides and the bottom. So take that off, and then I'm just going to let that rest in, yeah, in there. Oh, make a mess everywhere, because that's what we do. Right, okay. You can just, I will clean it in a second, but we'll let all that resin fall off, and then I'm just going to get a spatula, and we're just going to scrape both sides and that bottom and give it a really good mix. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix up 200 of this in purple mica, because I think purple will be a good background colour. And then I think I'm going to put 100 aside just in case, because I'm about to pour grey. And I want to say, I think this either takes 500 or 600 mils. I'm not sure. So, yeah. So I think the best thing for me to do is just to sort of split everything up. Now, I do have, I'm going to grab them, these pots that have already been used. So we're going to use them. So, because then that way, yeah. So these pots I do reuse, but I leave the resin to dry in them now. Because I found that when I was taking the resin off them, or when I was cleaning them, I wasn't getting as many uses out of them. So that's what I sort of do. And then when it gets really thick, I'll try and peel it off. But so far, when I've peeled it off, I've put a hole in it. So, right, I'm just going to put the rest of this purple in. But I do think I might need to go and find some more purple. And I'm just going to dissolve that in a bit of alcohol. So that will definitely make my life so much easier. So just like that. Do you know, I've created more room for myself here, but yeah, I feel more closed in. Yeah, I only had the tiniest amount of room before. Right, okay. Just make sure there's, it looks as though it's all mixed in. So I'm going to fill this up to 200 mils. There we go. Right. And then I'm going to mix this all in together. Like I said, this is all going to get ran through the vacuum chamber as well. But this is going to be the base of all the keyrings. Because I'm going to use the Fantasy collection. So it is out now, it is over on my website. But I thought, how lovely would it be when people buy from my shop, I give them a keyring with my own designs on. Well, not just mine, Rachel's as well. Because the collection was designed by both Rachel and I, which we are so proud of it. So thank you anyone who has bought from that collection. I really do appreciate your support, and I know Rachel definitely does. So we have been speaking, and she is incredibly grateful to you all, so thank you so much. So this is just like a little something, although this video is going up after, so we're sort of saying thank you ahead. But I want these ready for release day. Right, I want to pull out some just clear, so I'm just going to use this little cup. There, about that. Right, okay, so there's that one, and that's, I'm just going to leave to the side. So I'm left with 500 mils. So I do want a bit of black pigment, and then I'm going to go and get my white mica, I think, for it. So let's, now there's loads, absolutely loads left in this, but I don't want to use what do you call it? Yeah, there it is. It's just running slow. It's because it's cold in here. Oh, something just fell. Let me get that out. A bit of tissue, this, that. Oh. Come on. Here it comes. Like I said, there's loads in it. It's just, it's cold here in the studio, so... Oh, I didn't get it off. I'm trying to get that tissue. Well, there we go. There we go. And you don't need a lot of the black pigment. So about that much. Okay. Do you know what? I'm going to store that upside down because that'll make life easier. Let me grab my white mica. Just because I have now I don't have a grey mica, surprisingly. So, right, let me grab, I should have dissolved it first, but we'll start off with that. and then we'll see how that goes. So let's get this mixed like this. Oh, that is a gorgeous grey colour. Absolutely beautiful grey colour. Oh, yes. Now, I wasn't sure if we'd lose that sparkle in there from the mica, like the pearlescence. Right, I can see on the side lots and lots of unmixed paste, so it's on my stick. Just, right. That is gorgeous. That is a beautiful, beautiful colour. So, just going to take off any unmixed mica and then give this another stir. Put a brand new bib bag up, and it's because it's brand new and there's nothing in it, I knocked it off, right? So, give this a really, really good stir. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pour half into our elephant now and pop it into the vacuum chamber with the others. So let's do that. I just need to clean my hands off a little. So just spraying it with rubbing alcohol, which helps. Right. Okay, so let me grab some alcohol. I'm just going to spray it in there. And what I'm wanting to do is I want to bring up this just up to the trunk of our piece. And then this will go through the vacuum chamber along with everything else. Okay. And I'm going to give this all a good squish. Right, okay, let's get it in the vacuum chamber. I am going to spray some alcohol on top. I may as well put the clear through as well. Right, I'll get the bubbles out. Once the bubbles are out, I will be back. Okay, we had a spill in the chamber, so I need to clean all of that off. But I'm a bit conscious about how long this has been in. So I didn't manage to get all the bubbles out, so I'm a bit worried now. Just going to try and wipe off around the edge of this, because otherwise when I move it, it's going to go everywhere. So yeah, it just kept going over, and because of the sheer volume of resin I have here, yes, it's cold, so I mean that's in my favour. But I don't want to push my luck with it. I did get another pot out actually, because I thought, you know what, I think I've actually got more than enough for another pot. So I'm just going to pour this in just to that. And then, yeah, I had a feeling there'd be a massive bubble in there, so I'm going to try and squeeze. There, can you see that one? Pop it. I've got... yeah, there's one just there. So I just want to try and make sure to get all bubbles out. So fingers crossed that we're good to go. So I'm going to top this up, and then I'll be able to tell you exactly how much this one takes. Right, that's it. That's all I can fit in there, otherwise it's going to go over that edge. So that actually only takes 300 mils. So definitely way over poured. I had a feeling I was going to over pour it, but you guys know what I'm like. I just like doing extras. So we should have enough for this one with the clear, hopefully. Well, let me spray this now. This has got lots of intricate details in it, so it'll be interesting to see if we can do it. But it's a brand new one that I've just bought. I got it off Temu. If I can find, I think it was Temu. It's either Temu or Amazon, because that's where I get my molds from. If I can find the link, I will. I cannot find any of the links of all my other intricate pots, so I have tried. You know what, I'm going to add some clear in as well, just to see what we get. Right, oh, and then this one. Okay. Again, I'm really going to go all the way around because there is so many spaces in here that we can get bubbles. I'm just going to do that, just coat everywhere. And this is just going to be a matter of hoping that we're good to go. Right, yeah, we definitely had enough to do this. Okay, and then I'm just going to top that up. Okay, and there we have it. So there's that. So we've still got a little bit left. I did pick out a load of moulds, like new moulds that I recently bought. So, however, let's have a look. Oh, see, I don't know what things are. You know what? I'm not sure if we will. We might. I've got a pour dish here. So I'll keep that off to the side a second. So what I'm going to do now is, with this purple, I'm just going to spray all of these. I'm just going to put a nice thin layer in, like this. And we will come back, and so this one's got that clear in, so that one's going to look quite cool. Oh. And we'll pop the stickers on and then a clear layer over the top. Oh, way too much. Okay, let me just grab this out the way. There we go. I've got just enough, I think, in here for these. There's that one. So they'll be nice, quite chunky key rings. But I don't want the stickers to get lost. Okay, and then the last one. Look at that, just enough. So I do need something to scrape this with. Oh, and I do need to drop everything because, yeah, it wouldn't be one of my videos if we didn't at least make some sort of a mess. I mean, technically we've already made the mess in the vacuum chamber, but you know. There we go. Right. Do you know what? I'm just going to scrape all of this into here, like this, and I'm going to put the clear in. Okay. There's not actually that much there, so I'll leave that off to the side to cure up. Oh, I tell you what I do have that we could use. Because I was thinking, we definitely haven't got enough for that pot. I think I was being a bit too optimistic with that one. I'm going to pop, look, do you know what, I'm going to put this clear in as well. I'm just going to have it all in one, and then we're just going to pour it. But I've got some the angel hangers, so I might use those. Okay. And what will be. Right, so there's that one, and then there's that baby one. Okay, let's get rid of that. So I'm going to give this a spray and that a spray, and then I'm going to spray the top of everything. Okay, right. So, and then we're just going to pour and see what happens, basically. There's that one. And then this one. Okay, I still have a little bit left. I think, can I move this one over? Yes, we can. And then move this one because I have my little vases here, which I think we should do as well. So these I got out of Resin Mold box, subscription box, and I absolutely love it. I made, so I think it came in December, and I actually made these. Got a clear set that I put on my table, and they look so nice with, what do you call it in? With flowers and lights in. And it just looked really good. Okay. So we're just going to do these ones. So I'm pouring this quite slowly. I'm hoping we've got enough for this big one. Like that. And then the back. Oh, way too much. Do you know, I don't think I'm going to get all 4 out of them. Oh, but hello, I may, because these are going in quite. Let's try. So there's that one, and then oh, let's do this one. Oh, look at that. I think we're just going to have enough because there's still quite a bit left in here. There we go, and I've still got a little bit left. Wow. Okay. So lots on the table today. Right, I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to find something else to pop this in. Or actually, these look as though they could do with a bit more resin in, so let's do that. Okay. Yeah, so we've got just enough for what's on the table. So I will be back when the keychains have all set up, and we will put the next coat on. I just want to get every little bit out of here because it makes my life easier when cleaning. Okay. I'm really scraping this now. Yeah, we can add a little bit more into some of these, so that's precisely what we're going to do, rather than try and find another mould. There we go. Right, okay, that is it. I generally cannot get any more out of here. Oh, actually, I lie. Yes, I can. It's amazing what you can get with a spatula. Yeah, amazing. You can go in there. Right, okay, now I'm gonna go. Because I think I've really, I'm gonna say, it just keeps coming. Just keeps coming. I don't want to waste any single drop. Right, okay, that's it. I will be back when these are set up. Okay, we are back. I've moved everything else off the mat because, yeah, it's all finished. Oh my goodness, my gloves are going everywhere. So I'm going to make up another 200 mils of clear resin, and we're going to coat these. How much is in this? Oh, that's only 100 ml one. That's not going to work, is it? Let me get a fresh cup. Okay. Right. So I am going to use stickers. So let me grab those. So these are the stickers we're going to use. Do you know what? I put my gloves on and I need to do the stickers. So let's just, hopefully, I can get them back on. Right, Now, there is holographic ones in here, and I want to see what the holographic ones do in the resin. Like, if they stay holographic or not, because, yeah. Right. But I don't know. Oh my goodness. Yeah, maybe I should have took both gloves off. But they're a bit of a nightmare to get on. Right, okay. So, sorry, the printer is going off. I've got a couple of orders that I need to sort, so... Right, okay, just going to put that one in there like that. There's that one. Okay, let's do this one. You can go on there. So I am actually going to use all these holographic ones, I think, because I like them. And it's as simple as that. Come on. I'm trying to get in at it. But I can tell you, it's quite hard. Quite hard when you've got a glove on. Do you know what? I should just take my glove off. I should just take my glove off, but I am being so lazy right now. Right, it doesn't want to open that way, so let's try another corner. There we go. Right, okay. Oh, and then put that one on there. There's that one. Right, I like these ones. So, again. Oh my goodness, Dawn. Just take your glove off, honestly. Just trying to save time. All I'm doing. Right, I'm going to try it just with this one on. I don't know why this one would be better, but, you know, you never know. You never know. Right, there we go. Right, I'm going to put that one. Oh, wonky. There we go. Okay, so there's that one. Oh my goodness, I'm dropping everything. Dropping everything. There we go. Told you. Right, let's have a look. Oh, I like this one. This is one of my favourite images that I have from this collection. I am loving it. So that one can go in. The dragon won't fit. Oh, the castle will though. Let's do the castle. Okay. So there's that. Let's have a look. Oh, we'll have him. Okay, and we'll stick him on there. Right. I need 9 more. So, oh, you can go on there. Right, we do have some more of the holographic ones, so we definitely need to have those holographic ones on. Okay. And this one. I can't do it. I've got the long sleeve gloves on because I'm trying to protect my overalls and my arms. So, yeah, another one that doesn't want to work. Oh my goodness. Goodness me. Right. Oh my goodness, I can't do it. Yeah. Just doesn't, oh, there we go. I was going to say, it just doesn't want to go. But then, again, I should really take this glove off as well. Put you on that one, because then that tray is done. Right. Okay, I like this one. So, a nice little square one. You can sit in there. Right, so that tray is done. Okay, let's have a look. I think that's just going to fit in, so I'm going to do it. If I can. There we go. Oh, I forgot. It's a clear sticker, the dragon one. Yeah, that's not going to work. Do you know what? I'm going to stick you just on there. It's now on. Right, okay. Yeah, the clear ones are not going to work. They would work if it was like a white background, but because we've got a dark background, they're just not going to work. So, oh, honestly. Okay. There we go. Oh. And then I'm going to stick that one down. Like that. Right, okay, what else? Oh, I like this little dragon. He's cute. He's very cute. Well, you can go there, Mr. Dragon. Now, we do have, if I can find it, oh, I can't find it. I can't find it. Right, I was going to say, we do have one cut out of the King and Queen, but I don't know where that one is. Have I not put it in? Oh, no, I might have used that actually. That would make more sense. Okay, let me just get rid of these. I need 2 more images. Yeah, let's do this one. Okay. There's that one, and then one more. Oh, that's too big, which is a bit of a shame because it's cute. Let's do this one. Right, okay, so now that all my stickers are prepped, they're all in, what we're going to do is I'm going to get rid of these. Okay. Like this. Oh, if I can, that is. Is this a sticker or is it a backing? It's a backing. Right, okay, let me get rid of that rubbish. So let me make up about 200 mils of resin. I'm going to pop my glove back on. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do it very well, but I do need to make sure. This one's got a hole in it, but I am just using them for the sake of the sleeve protection, so that I don't keep dipping everything in. Right. Okay. So there's that one all back on and sorted. And then let's put this on and this glove on. Right. So let's make up 200 mils of resin. I'm going to pop in a little bit of crushed crystal, get these poured, and then once we have, if I've got any left over, I've got this little tub that I thought we could use. Okay, so I'm going to pour this in to 50, and it has warmed up in here, so my resin is lovely and runny. Okay, so there's that one. Okay, pop my lids back on, and then just move that there, just because it makes my life so much easier. And I only want the tiniest amount of the crushed crystal in, and then just pour this up until it's 100. Okay. Just like that. Right. I'm hoping it'll be enough. It should be. I can't see why it isn't. But you just don't know, do you? Right. Okay, crushed crystal. When I say I'm putting the tiniest amount in, I mean the tiniest amount. I'm literally just dipping my spatula in, and then whatever's on the end, that's probably too much. That's all we're going to put in. I am going to put a drop of purple in. Oh, I've got 2 in, which is way too much. And that's just so that if it does go yellow, hopefully it keeps it clear a lot longer. I wish I could remember who I saw it on, because I did see it on YouTube. I saw somebody doing it and I was like, what a brilliant idea. I just cannot remember who it was. Right, okay, so I am going to mix this up and I'm simply just going to pour, and then in about an hour or so I'll put my heat map on. I'm not going to run it through the chamber because I'm just going to use my torch and alcohol, because I'm not going to fill these up all the way. It's just to coat those stickers in, so that's all we're going to do. Okay, making sure to scrape my bottom, my sides, everything. We want that really mixed in. I don't think we'll have enough to do that, but I think we're going to have just enough to do all of these stickers. Okay. Yeah, lots and lots and lots of what do you call it, bubbles in this, so just going to spray just a little bit of alcohol in there just so that it gets rid of some of those bubbles, because it does help to pop them. Oh, that's lovely. And the good thing about the crushed crystal as well, if there is any bubbles, it helps to hide them, so that's quite nice. Right, okay, I'm going to just stir it for another 30 seconds and then we'll get pouring, and then once the setup we'll come back and we'll unmold everything. So I'm super excited to see how everything turns out. We'll also finish everything off as well. Okay, right, okay, so simply just going to pop a thin layer over the top of all of these, just enough to get to the edges. So we will have to sand the sides down, but I just don't want these to be as chunky as what they could be. Excellent, so we've still got the holographic in there, so that's really good. Do you know what, I think we're gonna have to make up some more. I think we might have to make up maybe another 100 mils. Or actually not as much as that, probably about 50 mils. Okay. Oh, look at that. It would have been perfect amount just for these ones, but we do have those other ones. Right, we do have a little bit left in, so yeah, I think I'm going to make up another 50 mils. You don't need to see me do that, but yeah, I'll make another 50 up and I will pop it on the last ones. Okay, so yeah, so I will see you guys when these are ready to demold. I'm just going to spray them, get rid of those bubbles and keep an eye on them, and yeah, so I'll see you when it's time to unmold everything. Right, okay, I thought while those are curing, I would come back. These I still need to finish off, so I thought I'll just finish them off in this video. I thought we'll come and unmold these and finish these off. So these are the little vases, and I have to say, loving the colour of them. They're lovely. Got some lights out for them as well, so we're going to pop some lights in there with them. So absolutely gorgeous, these little lights, these little vases. I just love them. Really pretty. Yeah, really nice. Okay, so they've turned out really nicely. I've got all the lights there ready to go in. Now we've got our angels, beautiful angel, and then we've got, oh, look at them. They are gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Love them. Right, this is an elephant jar, so, oh, let's see. It is beautiful. by the looks of it anyway. I remember ordering it and thinking, oh, I know I'm gonna love that. So yeah, I was right. Bear with me. There we go. Oh my goodness, how beautiful is that? So this is a mummy and baby elephant in what looks to be some rose bushes. Oh wow, how gorgeous is that? Oh, I love it. I love. Right, okay, so that is that. It needs just a trim along the bottom, but oh, beautiful. The only thing I think I'm going to do to this, actually I don't want to do anything to it. I'm going to leave it. Because I don't want to do anything. Now for the, hopefully, fingers crossed guys, that there's no bubbles. I did my best. So, oh my goodness, this is so, we've got a few, oh my goodness, a tiny amount of micro bubbles. So, oh my goodness, yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. Really love that. So, this just needs a trimming around the bottom. Or filing. I think I'm going to file it rather than use my deburring tool because I don't want to do anything to it. Okay. So just like this. Oh my goodness, it is so cute. I love this one. I absolutely love it. Yeah, really nice. Okay, so that, oh, much better. Let me just get a cloth and wipe all that dust off. Right, okay, so all I'm going to do to this one is grab my pens out. So I just, there goes my chairs. Is I'm going to grab my pens out and colour in that flower in like a pale pink colour. And then I also have 2 little pink flowers for the earrings. Now I did buy myself this and it is a kit for bonding and it's by Let's Resin. I've seen quite a few people use it. So I was like, right, I'd like to have a go at that. So in it, we get, I'm assuming this is the instruction sheet. Yep, but it says it only needs 5 seconds to cure. And then we've got a really nice light. Oh, I like that. That is really nice. So let's have a look. Oh, it's USB. How cool is that? I like that. Right, okay. So I'm going to use that. Right, we're going to use the pink and the yellow. So that's, what colour? What colour nails? Do you know what? I'm going to go with green because I know Michelle's favourite colour is green. So, Mummy's going to be wearing green nail polish. I hope you don't mind, Michelle. But, yeah, I thought I had... Well, I do have this. I did make it, but when I was sorting out my studio, I gave my dad everything that was on the website. And I forgot to put down that this was made to order. I mean, I could just go around my dad's and grab it, but any excuse to make something. So, just like that. Right, there we go. And then, let's colour in this flower. This nice pink colour. It will need a couple of coats because we are going over that dark colour. Okay. And then I just want to go around the outside of it as well. Like this. Sorry, I am concentrating. I don't know if you can hear the pupskis in the background. Right, and then go around again like this. Oh, I love it. I do love this little pot. So it is made to order on the website. So the only thing I'll say is if you want the flower a different colour, then if you just message me, I can change the colour of the flower. If you want it leave them plain, so that you can decorate it up yourself, then just let me know and I can leave it plain for you as well. Oh, I like it. Right, there we go. So that's the flower, and then last but not least, I'm going to get this out. Oh my goodness. Can't even open bags these days. Okay. Right, let me just pop a pair of gloves on because I don't know what this is like. So I need to restock up my glove pile actually for next to my desk. Okay, just going to grab a blade just to take this off like this. Oh, right. Okay, there we go. Let's pop that in that bag, and then I'm just going to pop this on. So, okay, grab my tweezers because, oh, let me just turn, there we go. So all I'm going to do is just put a tiny drop, oh, like the tiniest drop. Pop the earring on, just like that. And then bring in the torch. Apparently it only needs 5 seconds to cure, which I think is just incredible. Incredible. And yeah, that is true. Right, okay. So let's do the other one. Make sure that they are matching, which they are, and then, oh, that way around, and then we're going to just cure that in place as well. Right, so that is that done. That is ready now to go out to our lovely Michelle. So she'll have received it before before this video comes out. So I think this is like the end of January now. And this video is going up at the end of February. Right, okay. Right, so that's that done. Right, next up, I want to leave that. Take these off. Next, I'm going to pop in the lights on our vases and then stick that down. So I'm just going to use my B7000 to stick it all down. Right, I just want to check, make sure the lights work. Yeah, before putting that back in. There we go. And then we're just going to unwind that. Okay, sorry, just bear with me. There it is. Oh, right, I'm trying to do this so that, there we go. So what we want to do is we're just unraveling that, and then we're just going to put it through the front like this, and as I pull it through, I'm just going to wrap it round 2 of my fingers. Oh, we have a kink like this, and then let me grab my B7000. So I'm just going to pop a dollop on there like that, and that's going to hold this in place. Okay, just like that. And then, come on, there we go. This is then going to go in there like that. And then again, using the B7000, I'm just going to put glue around this edge. Oh, like this. So I'm just going to squish that in like so, and then that is ready to go. So I'm going to turn it this way around, and I'm just going to lay it flat there and leave that to dry. And that's what I'm going to do with all of these. Some of these are going to need filing. This one definitely needs filing. Where's mine? What have I done with it? Can anyone see it? Oh, do you know what, Dawn? Tidy up. Tidy up after yourself. That might help. That I need to charge. I'm just going to get rid of that bit of glue that's on the end of there. Right. Get rid of them bits. Okay. There it is. So I'm just going to do it off to the side, just because I don't want the dust off this everywhere. Okay, so what I think I'll do is I'm going to put you on speed up while I do this. I'm also going to finish the clips and the keyring that I did in the previous video. I may as well finish them while I'm sat waiting for everything else to cure. I'm just going to have a lovely craft session. There we go, they're all done, so they're ready to put the lights in. So yeah, so enjoy this bit, and I'll see you when it is time to unmold the last bits. Okay, we're back. So all of these are done. They're all dry now, and I have tested them all. So they just look fab. I love them. So I'm just going to stand them up just because it'll take up a little bit less room. All the clips are done, ready to go as well. Let's pop them in there. So I know they were from a different video, but they are all now finished. So and then that's the keyring. So I put a tassel on it, a butterfly charm, and then a teardrop charm, and just think that's gorgeous. Right, and then the angels are done as well. So with these, we already know what they look like. So it's just a matter of unmolding them like this. Okay, so that's those ones. So I did make up loads extra, and I ended up pouring an owl, and I ended up also pouring a load of butterflies as well. So that's now we have got a lip around there, so I am, oh, what do I want to do? I don't know whether I want to do a UV top coat or whether I want to file it and then I think a top coat, because I didn't want them super thick, so I don't know. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with a UV top coat actually for these. So that is all of them, and then, oh, that's nice. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I haven't sort of quite decided yet. Right, got a little bit of something sticky on me. And then we have these. So these are what I poured extra, which are just butterflies. So I'm just going to make a little sort of collection of charms up, because I mean, how nice would they be added on to cards and, yeah, in journals, a journal cover. That would look nice. This is a new mold, so it's nice to sort of try it out. Yeah, I like them. Now I need to be careful because, yeah, I had a feeling these are super thin. So the antennas, there we go. Nice. I like. Oh, that one's not done. I wonder why that one's not done and the rest is. How weird's that? But yeah, that one I've sort of put my, yeah, and that one's not either. Anyway, so that is those. So really nice. I quite like that. Do you know what I might do? Have it on. Oh, can we? Because that one's not quite done yet. So I'm thinking that if I unmold it onto here. Right, okay. There we go. And just, because that'll just stay on there. And I'm going to turn the wings up. Yeah, how lovely is that? I like that. Right, okay. So, yeah, I'm going to put the other one on as well. If it doesn't stick by the time it's fully cured, then I will just put a little bit of something on it. Oh, how cute is that? Oh, I love it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you guys on speed up while we finish these, turn them into keyrings, and then we'll be back. Okay, so I'm not going to add anything to these. I will add them once I have had these outside, because for some reason they're not curing very well. I'm now wishing that I just poured them really thick, but by pouring them really thick, the thin ones, I've managed to put some really pretty bales on, and then these thicker ones, they've ended up sort of cracking just at the top. So I'm not sure what to do about them, so I need to rethink what I'm going to do with them, but I'm going to put them outside tomorrow. And then that one, this one is just, I popped it using this, and there must have been some UV resin in there because it went all over. So this needs completely sanding down again, and then another bit of UV resin. So they're not done, but they're done for this video. They'll be finished by the time it's ready for me to start shipping them out in orders. So, but they're really nice. I think they've turned out beautifully. Like I say, I just want them to go outside to cure properly, and then each one will get a tassel. But that is it. So I can't show you the elephant because that has now gone. But we have made this beautiful vase. Finished off the hair clips from the last video. We've made these, which all work brilliantly, and ready for some flowers or whatever you want to put in them. And then I do have these, and I do have that as well. So yeah, so quite a few things. I did finish off the owl. I forgot to unmold him, but I just put some gold in his eyes and highlighted his beak and his eyebrows and trimmed the bottom. So that is it really for today. I hope you've enjoyed seeing all of this come together. I will be back with another video very soon, so do check that out. But until then, please do subscribe and take care until yeah, until next time. Oh my goodness, words today. Until next time, happy crafting everyone. Bye.